believing, man? You really believe that stuff? Oh, man, come on. You really believe that stuff you be saying?
All right, ESPN removes Rachel Nichols permanently, it looked like, from all platforms, from all TV shows, whatever you want to call them. So let's talk about it. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Best way to donate. If you want to financially help the channel, I do appreciate it. Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description, also in the description. So it's being reported that Rachel Nichols is taken off of ESPN programming. Out of all of it, and this is after that Maria Taylor beef when it was leaked that she basically, some people would say it was racial undertones about Maria Taylor. I didn't really take it as racial undertones, but I got what people were saying. So this is breaking news at ESPN takes Rachel Nichols off NBA programming. ESPN has taken Rachel Nichols off of all NBA programming and will cancel her weekday afternoon show, The Jump. The network confirmed today. Okay, so Sports Journal got the full thing. But my thing is, you was wondering what was going to happen with Max Kellerman. They were saying that Jalen and Jacoby could be impacted. And I think what's the one with the round table? I have to watch. I forget the name of it. Not part of the interruption, but the other one where they got the different people on there. So it looked like they're going to remove The Jump and probably fill her spot with Max Kellerman. All right, so it says they're taking Rachel Nichols off the NBA program will cancel her weekday show up The Jump. The network confirmed today Nichols was told that the move this week. Sources said Nichols remained under contract with ESPN, a contract that has more. So I don't know, whatever contract they talking about, register to read. So that just don't make no sense. So I don't care. So for the most part, like she's suspended with pay. All right, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like she's gonna pay her not to come. But I mean, shit happened. You know, when all this just came out of nowhere. Now, this just came out of nowhere, honestly. And you know, that audio came from the middle of the bubble, and it came up a year later. And I'm telling you, ain't nobody safe. Nobody is safe. I tell you that right now. Nobody is safe. You see where Nirvana, the rock group, the grunge rock group, they got sued today for their album cover. I'll leave it at that. I was gonna do a movie on it. I'm in a video on it, but I'm like, nope. I'm not dibbling and dabbling in that and getting banned from saying those two words. But I mean, damn. So they just basically, and also, you know, when it's a thin line too. When she 47, I think it says she is. Yeah, she 47. And be 48 this year, and it's always kind of, they don't really want the older chicks. They don't want the older chicks doing it no way. But you can't fire them for, because that's age discrimination, and then sexist discrimination. Then you open up a Pandora's box. All right, you don't want to open up a Pandora's box. Okay, so you don't want to deal with the feminist group. You don't want to deal with the ageist group. And for the most part, she basically, that's why that audio came out when it did. You know, that's why that audio came out when it did, because they probably were saying she too old, or we tired of her, or whatever. And let's just wait. And then, you know, we'll send her home. And when you're an older female reporter, the old women go to the back of the line, they bring some new hot shit in. Some eye candy in. Okay? So the leak audio really hurt her reputation. Even though it really wasn't a big outpour, it was, you know, it was a topic for a week at the most. And you know, remember she used to push the envelope on, you know, situations with men, like the Floyd Mayweather story. So, like I said before, you know, they was gonna get her regardless. They ready for the right time before NFL season, and for the most part, she dug her own grave. So her and Maria Taylor both gone, and then right now they're just going to, for now, she might have a buyout going, or she might get a check for a certain amount of time. But it's kind of the best time. It's kind of probably the best time for this to happen, because she can start her own podcast. She got a certain following, and she's still a good-looking woman, even at 47, about to turn 48 years old. So, like I said before, they always gonna bring in new talent. ESPN, they the most popular, so as long as somebody ain't truly horrendous, they gonna bring in. They brought the new black girl in, a couple black women in to replace Maria Taylor. I guess replace Rachel Nichols. And I mean, it is what it is. Don't sound like Maria Taylor wanted to stay long. It sound like she wanted to be Stephen A. money, but she ain't putting in Stephen A. years, so I don't think she wanted to come back. So now Rachel Nichols won't be involved in anything ESPN, NBA, NBAS, SportsCenter. Now remember, they fired Stephen A. Smith for being too black on TV, and they brought him back. So it's a chance that she can be brought back. But like I said, if her fans demand it, if her fans demand it, I think she can be back. But right now, it seems like everybody on Twitter celebrating. You know. So in today's touchy society and very sensitive society, they can go back in history, go back in retrospect. What's that, 30 years since Nirvana dropped the album, 91 and 2001? 30 years. 30 years, I don't know the time, 30 years, they can go back and sue you, and sue Kurt Cobain's estate, sue the individual members of Nirvana. I'm telling you, we're in a very sensitive time. So you can't get mad at when black people do sensitive, when feminists do sensitive, and everybody else sensitive to stuff. So that audio got her fired. So that's just what it is. But the Jumps is gonna be canceled. I think they're gonna fill that spot with Max Kellerman. So somebody say, well, OnlyFans, they not gonna ban sexual content or pornography. So somebody said, I guess this only job left, OnlyFans for Rachel Nichols. Hilarious. So everybody laughing at her, everybody making jokes. They got Rachel Nichols and Max out there with, Max Kellerman is not out there. He gonna get his own show. So he gonna get his own show. Somebody said chiefing on that Rachel Nichols pack. Rachel Nichols on TNT by the start of the season. I can see that. That'd be a good position for her. Like I said, it wasn't like she dropped the N-bomb and started, but you know what? We forced to apologize when we say a little bit of something. And it's good to see that Myers Leonard, he had to apologize. Rachel Nichols, she got suspended or whatever her influx status is, that they got to fucking answer the bell too, and they got to be held to the same accountabilities the same as other people. So it's starting to kind of pan out, but the sensitive stuff is getting a little bit too sensitive. I'm not talking about these topics, just other topics, but like I said before, she did employ a lot of black people on that show. Kendrick Perkins, Steven Jackson, Matt Barnes got on that show, and for the most part, now it's over with. She had a run, I'm pretty sure, and she got a husband. She got 2 kids, so she'll be all right. But remember, it was rumors about Jimmy Butler and her, and I don't believe that. But like I said before, man, cancel culture and this sensitive culture, man. You got to protect your neck out here. You got to watch everything you say and everything you do. Because this generation that, my generation is very sensitive. I'm not blaming the kids. My generation that grew up on the Boondocks, The Simpsons, American Dad, what else? What was the other Joker too? I forget the name of the little show with the alien and the little metal dude and what's his name, Bender. I forget the damn name of the show, but we grew up on some hardcore stuff. Al Bundy. We grew up on some shows that really pushed the envelope on what should be restricted on TV and not. But like I said, it's a lot going on. We got a lot of people disappearing and stuff. So, but then again, we gonna have a lot of dependent children. You thought the generation before had a lot of people. Our generation had a lot of people staying with their mama. A lot of these kids, they not gonna be able to grow up and be independent. But I guess people rather be safe than sorry. But hopefully, she fall on her feet, and today is the independent thing for it's the time to be independent and start your own podcast. You got Barstools, they probably don't care. So, we'll see what happens. But Max Kellerman, he ain't fired. But pretty sure she makes some nice money. I don't know what she did before ESPN. That's a great question. So she is a journalist. So she went to Northwestern University. That's in Chicago. She from Potomac, Maryland. I hope I'm saying Potomac, Maryland. She married to Max Nicholson. She got Nichols. She got 2 kids. She been active since 1995. So she found her feet. It says she began her career as a sports journalist in the 90s. First writing the Fort Lauderdale Sun Sentinel sports page from 95 to 96 before covering the NHL Washington Capitals for the New York Post 96 and 2004. She joined ESPN in 2004, where she became a regular part of SportsCenter, Sunday NFL Countdown, Monday Night Countdown, as well as a regular on the sports network and NFL and NBA coverage. Nichols was also correspondent for E60 and worked as a sideline reporter on a number of Monday Night Football broadcasts. In 2013, she left ESPN for CNN and began hosting On Guard with Rachel Nichols in October of that year. The program would change from regular season to occasional special by October. Subsequent year, Nichols was widely praised for her tough questioning of NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell in the wake of the Ray Rice scandal. Likewise, for confronting boxer Floyd Mayweather on his history of TV. During the same period, Nichols also worked the sideline for Turner Sports and NBA on TNT program from 2013 to 2016, working on both regular season and playoff game. Since her return to ESPN in 2016, she has co-hosted The Jump, used to some of the things she's done right now. So at the end of the day, she can go back to CNN. She can go back to NBA on TNT. So she got options. My thing is, you sit here and you question people on their DV situations, but you out here, most people believe you being racist. So, I mean, it is what it is. You live and you learn. She learned the hard way. But let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can reach out if you have a video request. You want to advertise on the channel or chop it up. All my social media links in the description. I want to make a financial donation. Cash App, CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Venmo, CJ Good 3132. Appreciate the love and support. Best way to donate. Thumbs up. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Check out the Music Entertainment and Current News playlist. Let me know what you guys think. Appreciate the love and support and supporting the channel. Just keep sharing the videos. Best way to support. Peace.